So, morning, everyone. I think for Safaricom, like you aptly described it, it's social media is a big aspect for what we do right now. So we have it from three fronts, where we have the customer care element, we have the marketing element, then we have, of course, the fun stuff that we try to do with our audience. One of the things that we actually use social media for, and guys will find it surprising, is we got a lot of feedback from guys on social media, and we kind of understood where our brand stands with the younger audience that's coming out. I think of later guys have heard of Blaze Kenya coming out and everything. Most of the backdrop was we looked at social media and we saw there was so much. It gotten to a point where all the fun stuff, when you're talking to guys like Mark and Moses, the older guys, they're happy with the brand. But then there's a new crop of young guys who came out and they had so much bile with the business. And it kind of informed us as a business start thinking, okay, what are we doing wrong with this particular audience? So, that feedback in itself opened the doors to a much more bigger research and looking at us ourselves as a brand, hence the launch of Blaze. So that's one of the things as a business you can do. How do you tap into your customers' raw feedback and direct feedback to actually influence what you guys are planning for the future? So it completely changed how we look at the youth, completely changed the landscape in how we engage with these guys and created something different and specific for them. That's one. Two, for us, we really trying to just go beyond the marketing elements of social media as a business. I guess from Mark's graph, we are at that point, productivity now. So we're looking at how we can use social media, the data from social media to enhance your customer experience. So when you call 100 or 200, how do you already know your history of interaction with us? You already tied your number account together, your social media. I've seen how you have been interacting with us. And most likely, because you tweeted about an M-Pesa transaction and you're calling us, maybe that could be the issue. So you've already gotten all this information, they're ready to serve you much faster and more effectively. So it goes beyond the fun stuff to actually making things much more effective and faster in how we engage with our customers in terms of customer service. From a marketing perspective, in all aspects, I wouldn't say social media is cheaper, but the return on investment is actually measurable, and you can actually see the impact it does on the business. I think if you go to traditional media, and not to just own TV and radio, the more and more, as guys, you have almost 2 million people that you engage with, directly from likes and follows and everything. These guys are people who we see, and we see how they behave on the online space. And we can actually customize the kind of messaging that we send out to them, which means in the long run, the conversion rate for getting or talking to these guys and making them customers becomes cheaper. Because one, you can see how much it takes for you to actually reach out to them, which we have already done. So we've accumulated 2 million followers. There's another universe of another, let's say, from Facebook, 5.5 million people. So that's another 4.2 million people you can actually reach out to. You can see how much it will cost you to talk to these guys. You can see how much it will cost you to convince them or engage them for a period of time before they actually now buy into your product or buy into your idea. And then from there, how much it will cost you to maintain them, to be understanding what you guys are doing. That's why even now Mark was saying the email addresses come into play. Email addresses are more personal. It's social media, yes, but a bit more personal to you. And when someone talks to you in that personal space, where people have meetings, I can see the ISIS and I'd be like, what, I have this idea I need you to actually buy into. When I talk to her over breakfast, she'll most likely buy into it than me chatting with her on WhatsApp or sending her a tweet or something. So email gives you that opportunity to be able to actually have that one-on-one engagement, because I'm sitting down or having a cup of tea, I see your email, it's within my personal space, I just respond to it and engage with you and actually get more quality and in terms of engagement out of it.